So I made a little gauge here to test how thin of walls I could run with these heat set inserts before it would start to show. And even down on the bottom there, just under, it's like 1.4 millimeters, I think, doesn't really show any signs of stretching or pushing the wall out. So that's a good sign for Integra cluster, NSX, and soon EK, because that means I can just push these out and keep the same mount plates that everyone's already got. And then everyone's also been asking for recessed or flush mounts for Fuel Tech and Nano, so I figured why not test it out and make sure everything's dialed in on these little pieces. So there's those little cages that would replace the clock, or this just flexes. Goes to the back right there, and then this plate and then of course those 4 holes would line up with your Nano, the WBO2. So just set in there, totally flush with the screen. Anyways, that is available as the 2-piece option with this cage, or I should say this is the 2-piece option. So 2-piece option, and then the cage for a 1-piece option that just kind of leaves a ring. Those are both up on the site, and then I'm using those dimensions to now make the flush or recessed mount for gauge cluster faces, as well as updated pictures with collections now for EP3 and Del Sol, and an option for CD5 EK cluster with a 52 millimeter hole on either side or on both sides if you want to run a single or dual gauge. This cluster also got updated with thicker upper tab mounts that are also at an L shape now to make them a little bit stronger, as well as getting rid of the 2, let me set this here, I can show you, as well as getting rid of these 2 little alignment tabs down here because they didn't align anything, they just float in space. So that's another thing that clusters now will get shipped out with this version of housing, which is a little bit tight to squeeze in, but it still fits. It's a lot stronger, less likely to get broken in shipping. Even though I only had 1 break, might as well be safe.